At the DMA, I sit on the Mailing Houses Council, where we look after the interests of our members, the various mailing houses throughout the country, and we're also trying to promote the medium of direct mail, as it's often much maligned and misunderstood. So we're trying to bring it back into the mainstream for marketing tools. The economic outlook for the next year, 2012, it's going to be tough. I think with the whole economy struggling, we've certainly got our challenges, but within that there are opportunities. There's certainly issues on wage constraint. We do need to be sensible, but also price constraint is one of the main reasons. There's been a lot of very, very tight pricing, although I'd hope to see some stabilisation over the next 12 months or so. I think the consolidation we've seen in the market the last couple of years will continue into next year. The mailing houses, particularly the sort of middle-sized ones, have been working on alliances or been taken over by the printers, acquiring smaller companies, all to really firm up the bottom line and make the most of the excess capacity there has been. So I think that consolidation will continue. With it, I hope some price stabilisation. As I say, the prices have been fairly volatile and low. Some of our prices have been lower than they have for the last 5 years. That is hard going as costs are increasing, and I'd hope that we're getting to the stage now where some of these prices will stabilise now. I think growth next year is going to continue to come from colour digital market, the use of colour and personalisation, but particularly where we're able to follow that through in terms of the use of the data that goes into that offering, linked to cross-media campaigns, personal URLs, pearls, and very much those companies who can offer the whole solution and can actually show the return on investment and tie everything back responses to the outlay initially, I think are going to be the ones who make the most of the developments over the next couple of years. Those who are standard direct mail production companies, I think, are going to continue to struggle because we're becoming more of a commodity. So you need to be able to add value, add services, and as I say, a lot of that is coming to prove that what the work you're doing has value directly linked to the investment that goes into it. I think there are 3 areas that are of increasing use. I say colour digital printing has made a significant impact and will continue to grow. There's quite a bit of noise about continuous colour inkjetting, which looks very exciting, very expensive, high volume inkjetting capabilities, but really there's nothing in the small to medium sized sort of marketplace that makes that cost effective at the moment. But I think that will certainly have a big impact in future years. Areas that I think will definitely be hitting more and more, 2D barcodes, the use of them for promotions, whether QR codes, or using them for matching items on machinery, or providing traceability and trackability, just to prove that items have gone through a production process, and indeed a bit further down the line actually being delivered to the doorstep. So aside from that, hybrid mail is definitely on the increase, so mail delivered directly from a desktop instead of going to a local printer, actually all being batched up and going off to a production facility somewhere. That I think we'll see an increasing amount of, and that will require a certain sort of change of methodology within the companies employing it, and changes of IT infrastructure. And so those companies who are able to offer those services need to be placed to offer both IT and complete fulfillment services.